Hi everyone, I'm Any New Province, and I just finished up the league with Mono Blue Freed from the Real by Ion Alien. Congratulations again on your top 8 finish at the Rags to Riches tournament this weekend, Ion Alien. I'm just here to remind everybody that you can like the video or subscribe to the channel down below. I'd seriously appreciate it. It's a great way to let me know you enjoy everything, and it really encourages me to keep making great Pauper content. As always, you can infinitely tap and untap your Is It Boilerworks in whatever match you want by clicking on the timestamp in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the league. Yes, we would love to play first. We gotta play fast and we gotta play smart. It's two very difficult things to do. All right, so we have everything but our land, and so we just need a dizzy spell and we're good. And this can go get, I guess, just another one of our win conditions, so I'll keep this. We can use this as a removal spell if we have to, and we get the turn 1 ponder, which is kind of nice. All we're really looking for, first off, is our Wind Zendikon and our Expedition map. Or even a dizzy spell wouldn't be bad. I might keep my library stacked for a dizzy spell. All right, gang. Oh, there's a Zendikon. Okay. So we want to go... We probably actually do want 3 mana. What turn do we want to hit 3 mana on? Probably not next turn. We don't need the Zendikon right now either. I think we're going to go... Zendikon, Island, Ponder, and we're not going to shuffle. We're going to Ponder again next turn and see if there's anything more compelling under the Wind Zendikon. And then if we don't see anything, if it's just Zendikon, we might shuffle. Thank you very much. Oh, you're working Knights. Ugh. Oh, that is savage. Those are tough ones. What's up, Magic Mapper? Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, our opponent's on burn. That's not good. So we might as well spontaneous mutation this. I don't really think we're going to find a better target. So we might as well do that. Ooh, okay, we have the rest of our combo. So we're going to Island, Zendikon. We'll draw Expedition map. We're not going to shuffle. All right, so we'll play a land, and we're going to spontaneous mutation the Lava Runner right now so that it can't deal any damage to us. And now we just have to find a window to combo off before our opponent can kill us with burn. It is pretty cool. It's only a 1-of in this one, Magic Mapper, so it's kind of lucky in 2 senses that our opponent used their turn 1 play to play a Lava Runner, and also that we drew our 1-of spontaneous mutation. They're doing the burn thing, so we're gonna have to win pretty quickly here. I think we're gonna have to play map, crack map. So maybe I should have even played map last turn. That's kind of tough. Okay, so yeah, so I think if we played map last turn instead of spontaneous mutation, we could have comboed off a turn earlier. We might be giving them a turn that we don't want to give them here. But anyway, you live and learn, I guess. So we're gonna play map. End of turn, we'll crack map, and then we'll have 3 mana and the Boiler Works, but we won't have... Yeah, we'll have 3 mana and the Boiler Works, but we won't have enough mana to combo off, so we've got 2 turns until we win. So we're just hoping our opponent gives us enough time to win here. Come on, opponent, just give me just enough time to win. That would be fabulous. Opponent's going to cycle Forgotten Cave. So we have to worry about Fire Blast, I think is the only card we have to worry about here. I don't know if they recognize what they're up against. I mean, Island, Expedition map isn't super descriptive. They're going to attack for 0 to send a message with the Lava Runner. Okay. Sack map, go get Boiler Works. Turn comes back. Rip. Okay, so we don't want to cast the Zendikon on it this turn because they can just kill it. Maybe we'll use our 3 mana to just cast Drift. Or maybe we go get Giga Drowse? Or even like Dispel. Let's go get Dispel. That sounds like a good target. So let's oh no, we can't get it with Drift. Never mind. I was thinking this was a Dizzy Spell. So we can't really get any 3-drops that matter with Drift here. Just playing it doesn't seem rational, but I guess they could have more Lava Runners. We might want to tutor with this later. I actually think it's just safer, because if we lose Freed here, then we're going to need to go get another copy. So I'm going to pick up the Island. Next turn we'll have 5 mana, which is enough mana to untap and combo off. What's up, that Brudnir? How you doing? Oh, it's going to be a long haul to the top, gang. Going to be a long haul to that combo. All right, opponent, you've got one turn. We're at 16. We don't have the Dispel backup, so if they have something to kill our Zendikon, we're in trouble. So we almost, if we can wait, maybe we should. Or hopefully they'll just tap out here. Who knows? Maybe they'll just tap out. I don't know if I play around Fire Blast or not. Be really tough. Fire Blast with Freed on the stack would be... That would take a long time to recover. So hopefully they don't have exactly Fire Blast in hand. But even, like, playing into untap red mana is dangerous. We might want to wait until we find at least a Dispel. Or a Dizzy Spell to go find one. Let's see what they want to do. I think they're probably thinking along the same lines. Like, do I have to leave up interaction here? Yep. They're going to Lava Spike us. Oh, man. Okay, let's just hope they don't have Fire Blast. Do you guys think they have Fire Blast? They might have Fire Blast. Can we win if... So if we play around Fire Blast here, they might be able to kill us next turn anyway. They can probably deal 6 to 10 damage next turn. So we might get one more turn, but I think it's just too risky. They're tapped out. I think we've got to go for it. We have 1 Dispel and 4 Dizzy Spells to tutor for it. So it's like, I think it's kind of now or never. Because we can't play into any untap red mana anyway without a Dispel. And then if they do, like, hit land, then we're trying to play around 2 instant speed removal spells, and I just don't think we can do that. You got lots of Hydroblasts and stuff coming in out of the board. We'll be on the play again. And we can drift for another Freed, so we'll just have to find another Zendikon. Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah. It works out okay for us even if they have it. You're right. All right, so let's try to win Zendikon up our Boiler Works. Oh, I wonder if they have it. We have to remember to leave blue mana open to untap our Boiler Works. So we'll tap Boiler Works. Tap, play Freed from the Reel on the Boiler Works. Come on, no Fire Blast. No Fire Blast. Come on. And then we have to take 1,000,000 years to combo off. Whoo, buddy. Okay, so untap this. And do you have the Fire Blast? We have no mana. Tap Boiler Works. Untap Boiler Works. I can't even click the wrong, like, untap trigger. So I gotta be, like, super careful about this. I also have to be fairly... Oh my god, they had it! What do you mean? Oh, frig. Okay. 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 We're not doing it, QQing. We're not. There's no way to get out of this, I don't think. We can't pay blue to untap it. So I think we just gotta let this Fire Blast go. At least they have no lands now. You're right. Alright, so we get Boiler Works back. Nothing untaps. Ah, that's such a bummer. At least we're not dead next turn. This is true. Okay, we'll pass. And I guess we'll just start rebuilding. We can get another Freed from the Reel with this. Ugh. Yeah, I think so. I think we have a pretty okay chance. Drift isn't exactly what we were looking for. We're just gonna transmute, go get Freed from the Reel. That was actually card advantage? Yeah, it kind of was, because we got the Boiler Works back. Our opponent's gonna tank for 100 years. All right, we'll go get another Freed. We'll play a Boiler Works, pick up Island. But it's like, it's going to be so hard to win through instant speed removal here. Like, I mean, we're a Zendikon away from trying again. And we have another Freed from the Reel. We have our win condition in hand. So, like, if they just give us a second, we might be able to get there. Come on, Zendikon off the top. Zendikon off the top. Impulse, okay. Impulse doesn't really help here, so I think I'm just going to play Untap Island. What would Impulse get here that matters? Like Dispel, I guess? Dizzy Spell. We could transmute Dizzy Spell for... Yeah, so I'm going to Impulse now, because if we find Dizzy Spell, I want to be able to transmute it. So we'll Impulse. They're going to see it coming. But, okay, there's Dizzy Spell. So we'll take Dizzy Spell. And they're going to have another removal spell. Because we're going to get Zendikon. So we're slowing them down. Like, we're presenting them with the threat of activation every turn. And we shouldn't be too far away from reassembling again. So Dizzy Spell, we'll go get Zendikon. We have these Giga Drowses as well, but I don't... So let's get Zendikon, and then if we find another one... See, I still don't think we have time. I think it's possible that we're just dead next turn. So, I don't know. Like... Yeah, no, exactly, Captress. That's why spontaneous mutation is so weird and color warping in blue. It's odd to to see like a pseudo life gain. They might have thought that when they were developing it, so that's not actually how it works. But I could see blue mages sitting there and being like, "How do we gain life? Like, we got him! Nice." I think Burn's a bad matchup too. Okay, so we want our Dispel. We probably want all these Hydroblasts. We probably just want to go combo control here. So what do we take out? Do we stop being like a turbo combo deck? Because that's what we have access to. We have 4 counterspells, 4 Hydroblasts, and a Dispel. I think counterspell is probably too inefficient. All the counter magic, even Daze, you got it. I'm with you there. Okay, so Giga Drowse is probably not going to be super relevant. What do you guys think? Oh yeah, we have tons of sideboard options. Spontaneous Mutation, like, Hydroblast is just a hard counter to it. I don't think on Daze. I think we do want to maintain some amount of our speed. I think we can probably go down... Oh, it's tough. Because at this point, we're like close to cutting cantrips, right? Or tutors. So that's really what we got to figure out now, is cantrips or tutors. What's going to come out? I guess we could take out all of our... Like, we could take out this Dispel. Giga Drowse is crazy good. We might be able to take out 1 expedition map because that'll put us down to, that's 8. Right now we have 12 copies of Is It Boilerworks with Giga Drowse. Or sorry, with Dizzy Spell. Yeah, you're right. So I'm down to take out 1 Giga Drowse. I think it's the reactive spells we have to take out. Maybe the Daze. And run it like that so that we have 4 Hydroblasts as hard counters. I feel like these come in against decks that can't interact with our combo, so like mono green or something like that. Probs cut tutors. I'm kind of on that too. But it's hard, right? Like I don't think we even can cut drift. I'm closest to cutting like 1 expedition map for Dispel. So I can cut 1 map for Dispel, I think. Or even just Counterspell? Probably Dispel. It's going to have to be efficient. We're going to have to kill them in the first few turns of the game. Kind of like that. Yeah, I think it's close on Daze. I don't think we can give ourselves a tempo disadvantage against them. I think we can give ourselves a tempo disadvantage against decks that can't rebuild. Like, Burn can kill you with the top of their deck so well. You think so? All the Giga Drowse? I'll go down 1 more for another Dispel, I think. Because it's really only instant speed that we have to worry about. So we have 6 counter spells. I'd still like to be able to tutor. I'll cut 1 more for counterspell. All right, let's do it. So we're out Giga Drowses. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. Well, we're like, you know, halfway to a lethal Caravex storage. We are going to mulligan. All right. Kind of wishing I had those maps now. Hydroblast will stay on top. It's pretty okay, huh? All right, let's see what they got. Another fast start. Well, Riftbolt exiled. Pretty typical burn stuff. We draw Hydroblast, so we'll play our land and pass the turn, leaving up Hydroblast and Impulse. If they draw one of their accelerators, that's what we'll kill, because we're not that fast of a deck. We're deceivingly slow, considering how fast we went last game. But that was a sweet game. That was a real good way to start it off. It kind of shows what the deck's doing. We drew into 3 copies of Boilerworks last game, so we're kind of like... Alright, so we're going to blast that. Counter target spell if it's red. And I would have liked to protect my combo with that, but I think we're going to find the opportunity to do that anyway. So we're going to pass to their turn. We will Impulse on their end step, representing counter magic to maybe get them to play a little bit less risky. Although I don't really mind them playing risky. All right, we're going to Impulse here. Would be nice to hit a Daze, but we don't have any left. Valakut Invoker, we're going to need that eventually. So let's grab Valakut Invoker. For when that matters. It could have been an Impulse there to do a bit more digging, but... Alright, they land their Alchemist. Yep. We draw Dizzy Spell. Dizzy Spell can go get Map, so I think I'm going to do that. So we'll play a land. It's going to be slow. We'll transmute Dizzy Spell. We'll go get Expedition Map. And that'll get us our last combo piece. Pass the turn. We haven't had to do it. Our opponent scooped in response to the combo last time, so we were okay, really. We won. It was wonderful. Hopefully it'll happen again. We're going to try to do the same combo off before they can kill us stuff. Pretty good little tempo play stopping their Thermo Alchemist. Curse, okay. So again, Fire Blast going to be the thing that we're most worried about. Obviously just dying next turn would also be an issue. So we're going to map here. And we can go off next turn. So if they tap out, we're going for it next turn. We'll go get Boilerworks. Play Boilerworks, pick up a land. It's dangerous, right? Like Curse, even if they have no lands, they've just got Curse Alchemist on board. Like that's 2 a turn. It might take us like 3 turns to rebuild. So if they can even get us down to like 6 or 7 next turn, we might still be dead. Oh yeah, we get the combo with this bad boy. There's so many tutors. There's 12 tutors, and Dizzy Spell tutors for Expedition Map. So you're always going to have this, which is crazy. And you can like pretty much always find your Giga Drowse as well. So now it's going to be our opponent's opportunity to just not tap out. And if they don't tap out, we can't really risk it with this few cards in hand. Last time I felt kind of okay, but how many instant speed spells do they even run? Like, really? It looks like they're about to cast something here. They tap their Alchemist. I guess it doesn't matter. We can't really combo off at instant speed. Daze is nuts in this version of the deck with all these islands. It's jammed like a gush in here. They're going to Lava Spike us, untap Thermo Alchemist. Okay. Come on, tap out. Tap out. Do it. It's kind of our only hope. Missing that Giga Drowse here. Oh, opponent not tapping out. Gonna save a bolt for our freed creature. Okay. Okay. So I don't think I'm gonna go for it here. I think maybe I'll have 1 mana to use some interactivity next turn. Oh, we're really close to just being dead, though. So 1, 2, we're at a functional 8. If this is a burn spell, we're at 5, and then 3. So if they have two burn spells in hand, we're dead anyway. Right? 2 burn spells means we're dead. And they have 4 cards in hand, and they haven't played any lands. So, or just maybe even 1 burn spell, and we're dead. So I think I have to go for it. I think it's gonna die. I think they're gonna lightning bolt it in response to the freed from the reel. But we don't have any, unless we draw into like Hydroblast to kill Thermo Alchemist. Putting all the chips on the table. You guys think so? It's tough. Like the chances of us drawing 1 interactive spell that are gonna win us the game through 2 burn spells. It's pretty unlikely. So yeah, we might as well. Okay, so we will Zendikon up the Boiler Works. And prepare to be bolted, I assume. We'll see. And freed from the real, the Boiler Works. We can't. We're almost 100% to be dead next turn anyway. So if this is Lightning Bolt, then that's GG's, more or less. And I imagine it is. Our opponent's just taking a long time to play it. Okay. We can't combo off at instant speed, so there's no point waiting, I guess. Like, we kind of just have to do it now. We can't preordain or we lose. Yeah, we're pretty much, we're dead anyway, so let's go. Untap Enchanted Creature. And you have the removal spell. I'll play it out. I imagine they're going to kill me very shortly anyway. What's it going to be? Shard Volley, targeting the land. Okay. Yep. Yep. You may. So I guess, like, yeah, Daze probably is pretty good in this matchup. It feels good. Maybe one cantrip less. We're very low on interaction here, though. There's a pretty good chance that we're dead. All right, so we'll pass and see if they got us. The preordained next turn will tell us whether we were going to find the Dispel we were looking for. Yep. And are we dead? I don't think there's any combination of draws that can win it for us from here either. Especially because I have Curse on board. There goes Riftbolt. Well, they gave us one more turn. But like I said, we're at 6. Alchemist on board. There's Counterspell. So let's preordain. See if we can find the combo. Give us one more turn. Bottom both. Another land. So that's probably it. We have one draw. I don't think we can counter, or I don't think we can draw anything in a single draw to get us out of this, but gosh darn it, we're gonna try. All right, so here comes Riftbolt. They have 1/2 on board, so we don't have to counter the Riftbolt. Riftbolt puts us to 1. No, we do have to counter Riftbolt. Right? Because this will untap, put us to 1, Curse will kill us. So we do have to counter Riftbolt. Yep. Oh, it enemy stops on their upkeep. So we'll counter Riftbolt and hope our opponent doesn't have anything. But we've got 4 lands in hand. And a Valakut Invoker that doesn't do anything. Alright, let's see what happens. Burn, but burn. I think on the draw, maybe you're even supposed to cut a land. I think it's just less clicking. You can pay Valakut Invoker's cost, like, or maybe it's because it was in paper. And once you like show that you've got infinite mana, you essentially just like point at Valakut Invoker and say you win the game. Oh, and you can transmute for it. True though. All right, guys. So what do we take out? Stuff that makes the combo go fast. I think we discovered that this time. So maybe we can drop 1 Impulse for a Daze. Maybe even drop the Counterspell for Daze. We're on the play, so we can't cut lands now. No problem. That was all Proteus, man. How you doing, by the way, Proteus? Thanks again for chaperoning me through my Saturday morning. I appreciate that, man. I always like getting up. I get all excited. I'm like, oh, I get to flip Twitch on, have my breakfast. It's wicked. Yeah, guys, I don't know what to cut here. I think maybe Ponder's too slow. Ponder's probably slower than Impulse. But it helps us find our interaction that we're looking for. So Daze would have been really good that match. Could have won us the match a couple times. Contemplating bringing another one in. Well, that's what I'm thinking, right? 7 cantrips? Yeah, I'm okay going down a ponder. And maybe going back up another counterspell. We'll keep the 1 days. Maybe one more. We have the impulses, we've got dispels, we've got hydroblasts. I feel like we're so teched to beat them, but we just didn't manage it. So look at all this counter magic. Like, we have tons. Right? Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, like we want days on the combo turn bad. Yeah, go up 1 more days. Maybe go down. What else would I go down? Like another impulse and just trust will survive long enough to like transmute a drift or something. Maybe that's part of it. Like you don't have time to transmute or crack expedition maps and stuff. You take out like a drift. Yeah. Yeah, I'm down with that. I'm going to cut a drift. Bring back in a daze. I'll cut a dizzy spell for another counter spell. I think 2 days is good. We do have to hit our mana, especially if we're playing daze and counterspell. Dizzy spell gets us our maps too. So maybe we can cut 1 more map for another counterspell or another daze. And we'll try it like that. It ain't gonna be easy. So this is gonna be a long game. We gotta play fast, we gotta play smart. We've got a Hydroblast in hand. We're pretty far away from our combo. But I'm gonna keep this. We have a Ponder to find some more interaction. Hopefully, Dizzy Spell also gets Hydroblast. Hopefully our opponent isn't off to a super fast start. And they're mulliganing down to 6, so that's great. And I appreciate a turn 1 Ponder a lot, even though we don't have any transmuters to really make it powerful. All right. So I'm okay with drawing Daze this turn. We can Ponder again next turn to shuffle. So we'll go Island, Ponder, Daze. And we're not going to shuffle. And pass the turn. There aren't a lot of things I would Daze here, honestly, because I want to get Boilerworks down. We might just go with the play an island, leave up Daze Hydroblast next turn. Lava Runner. That's not a bad Daze target. I'm in no rush to get this Boilerworks down. So Daze Lava Runner. And we'll leave Hydroblast up for the next creature next turn. So play an island, pass the turn. Leave up Hydroblast for Thermal Alchemist. Or Curse. Curse would be pretty bad on this board state too. This Ponder isn't super good. It would have gotten rid of a land there, I guess. But I'm more worried about Thermal Alchemist than I am about Pondering. And if I let them untap with it, I give them the opportunity to defend it. What do you got, opponent? Although maybe I should have pondered there. So we'll counter Thermal Alchemist. We don't want to see those on the board. Now we can ponder Boilerworks. Okay, well, there's the rest of our combo, besides... besides our 1-drop. So we'll do it like this. We're not going to shuffle. We will Boilerworks back an island. We have to... It's going to be a long time, so we're basically giving them like 4 turns to kill us here. Drew about a jillion lands. But it is what it is. I could see it with all the transmuting and shuffling. I think you could actually kind of take advantage of that. Opponent flooding out a little bit. Glad to see three lands for burn. Pretty much any time I'm playing against them. And maybe we are just trying to combo off before they can kill us. Their interaction isn't as good as the interaction in the rest of the format. I think those are the decks you want to play combo control against, kind of the way Tribe does. But yeah, so giving them a couple turns to kill us here, not ideal. But I am happy that their creatures aren't on the table. I didn't want to run a Valakut Invoker there. I think it's a little silly to expose our win condition to removal. Wow, is our opponent just flooding out like us? That'd be tight. Let's draw Zendikon and win. Or they might be holding up their instant speed removal, I guess. They're worried that we're going to combo off, but I think they would start casting it on our end step. And that could have been the weakness of Daze there. There's Dizzy Spell. Oh my god. Okay. Play a land. Transmute Dizzy Spell. Get Zendikon. Right? Yeah. Get Zendikon. Pass the turn. And not for that many turns, yeah. So we'll see what our opponent wants to do. They might just be able to kill us. They have 4 lands on board. They're going to, like, if they have a bunch of burn spells in hand, they could just be doing the math here and being like, can I kill them? Thank you very, very much for the follow, The Unseen. I've seen you for just a moment here as you followed the stream. Thank you and welcome. I hope you're enjoying everything. Burn, 5 lands, 4 spells in hand. What do you got? They're going to Molten Rain the Boiler Works. I never. Okay. Sure. That hurts. That hurts bad. Oh, man. Well, come on in. That's what we're doing all the time. That's what we're all about, man. Pauper streams. Frig yeah. And more lands. Okay. Lands we don't need. We'll pass. They probably got us here. Molten Rain on Izzet Boilerworks was pretty savage there. But they don't have their creatures on board, so I think the beginning of this game went just about correctly. Yeah, that was pretty savage. We would have had them. I think we would have had them. They're not playing like they have a bunch of instant speed spells in their hand. But we're at the point now where we can't really, like, they can kill us with them essentially. So we're just looking for Boilerworks. There's map that will get it for us. So we'll go Drift, Zendikon, map. We won't shuffle. Pay 1, play map. They might just have a bunch of Molten Rains. That's right. I'm in Canada. Love Canada, dude. All right, let's hope our opponent isn't on mono Molten Rain over there. And we're so close to being dead that we kind of have to attempt to combo off next turn or we lose. Boilerworks back and island. Pass the turn. Are we dead, opponent? What do you think? We're tapped out over here. They have 3 spells in hand. I think they're going to go for it. Here comes a lightning bolt. We're at 8. 3 burn spells, deals 8 damage very often. Alchemist, okay. That doesn't do it. All right, come on. Interaction. Interaction. Map. Well, we're at 8. They have an Alchemist on board. Map doesn't get us anything. Let's do it. Play a land. Zendikon. Boilerworks. And if they can remove it in response to Freed from the Real, then so be it. Just going to leave all this blue mana untapped. Freed from the Real. Is it Boilerworks? Where is it, opponent? Just show it to me. I know you got it. They can't not have it. After all of these turns. Yeah, that's what I mean. If their hand is just like bolt, you know, something. I don't know, man. Maybe they don't. We have to produce a lot of mana to kill with Valakut Invoker. It's totally possible. Like, how much mana do we have to produce? 8 times 3 is 24. We have to activate it 4 times. We're going to Lightning Bolt the land. Okay, in response, continue making infinite mana. Oh, did they sandbag it for too long? They're just going to spend another burn spell on it. Okay. Okay. Maybe they just wanted us to tap out this turn. So they've got Thermo Alchemist and nothing else on board. I mean, it's not a great position to be in. But yeah, we were dead to those spells. Yeah, like Daze or something. Daze would have been pretty rad there. And we were dead next turn. So I'm glad I did that. Despite it not seeming obvious. Yeah, I could totally use a cycling land here. 4 mana isn't enough to get us there anyway. So they're going to have 2 turns with Alchemist online to kill us. Not ideal. Or just find more instant speed answers while we're digging for our combo. But if we can answer this, we might be able to go the long game. I'm more concerned about doing like the silly Boilerworks thing 24 times. Play Play Boilerworks, pick up an island, pass. Little do they know, we just have a handful of lands. I'm possibly carpal tunneling. Yep, that's totally realistic. Hold up. Yeah, just my internet being a little silly. Okay, our opponent's going to Rift Bolt. You got it. Sorry about those drop frame, guys. Every once in a while, my internet just decides it's not going to do it. I don't know why. I don't know what causes it. It just happens incidentally. I think it might have something to do with Moto, but I don't really want to. Actually, let's not tap out. I should probably get a new mouse. Yeah, poor mouse. The you know, it's a pretty sturdy mouse though. Like the right click button. There's counterspell. For what it's worth. Yeah, we don't need the mana, so let's just play Boilerworks, pick up an island, pass a turn. This is what I mean. So maybe we should have cut maps for even more counter magic, or cut maps instead of cantrips or something. We have found tons of copies of Boilerworks. Opponent taps the Alchemist. Yep. Oh yeah, it probably is. It's probably why I just like pass my turn sometimes without knowing it. I click really nervously all the time too. It's like it's not ideal. It's not ideal at all. How you doing, by the way, tonight, Terry? How you making out, man? We're dead. Well, they might not have a spell. Who knows? Ooh. Adding insult to injury. Our opponent casts a Molten Rain. That's match. We came close a few times. But yeah, our opponent had us. Would Impulse have found it? Not by the looks. I would have found a Hydroblast for this Thermal Alchemist. Alright, that was it. Match 2. Not much combo, but we've got protection. We have one combo piece of our 4. We have some cantrips to find tutors or some specific interaction. If it's a fast deck, Dispel will be good, so I'm okay with this. If we do find combo pieces quickly, Dispel will help us. I'm going to Ponder first because Preordain could help us with a next turn. Probably a higher risk play. All right, so we want Drift. We can't shuffle with Drift next turn. We don't want Caravex Torch. Would we rather have 4th land over Caravex Torch? Probably not, honestly. It could kill a creature eventually, which might be relevant. So I'm going to go Island, Drift, Torch. Who knows? Maybe our opponent is on turn 1, Divest or Duress. We're not going to shuffle. And we'll pass the turn. So we're going to draw our tutor next turn. We can preordain that land to the bottom. Yeah. Oh, we're playing Monarch. Okay, that's going to complicate things. So let's preordain. We'll get rid of that land. I'm okay keeping Impulse. We're digging for the combo. We're going to have to fight through some interaction here to win. So once our opponent has like 2 or 3 lands, I think Giga Drowse is probably important in this matchup. Hydroblast probably more so. I don't really know. But they've got to have tons of sideboard tech for Boros Monarch. Opponent not tapping out. I don't know what they're playing around there. Well, Boilerworks is a combo piece, so we'll tap 2. I think I'm going to Impulse. So we need Freed from the Real, and we can get Freed from the Real with this next turn. And we could get we could find Dizzy Spell or sort of play 3. No, I think I should get Boilerworks down here. It doesn't let us combo off next turn either way. I guess it gives our opponent more information as to what we're doing. So let's Impulse, actually. Because we're going to play Boilerworks this turn. We have Caravex Torch, so we might just have to remove, like, Core Skyfisher or something. So we'll do that. Opponent going to cycle Secluded Step in response. You got it. Oh, there's Zendikon. All right, well, we can go off in a couple turns. So Boilerworks back a land. Next turn, we'll transmute for Freed from the Real. We have a Dispel backup. But we might want one more land drop before we do that. It costs 5 mana to get the first untap trigger. So unless our opponent's tapped out, it's a little risky to just go for it. We'll want probably 6 mana on board so that we can represent this Dispel in the meantime. Opponent just passing. Okay. Yup. Boilerworks is not really what I wanted to see here. We don't really want to be discarding the hand size either. It's kind of awkward, but it is going to allow us to go up a little bit more mana and have another combo piece on board to try to do it a little bit faster. So we are going to transmute, go get Freed, and we'll discard Island to hand size. Go get Freed, play Boilerworks, pick up an Island. Ideally, we'll go off in 2 turns. Pass a turn, pitch an Island. There is a few. It's funny. It's just kind of like my style or whatever, like my tendency, but I'm leaning towards that Flash Surveil 2 hybrid mana cost creature. Like, it looks so flashy. Like, it looks so cool. Are they going to tap out? Tap out. Oh! Opponent taps out. We win. We just have to tap a jillion mana to cast this Caravex Torch. Okay. All right. This is gonna be tough. So play an Island. Play Win Zendikon on. Is it Boilerworks? We've got just enough mana. Do we got him? Come on. Come on, opponent. It's a combo. It's an infinite combo, opponent. Freed from the Real. So we're going to enchant the Boilerworks, paying 2 extra red mana. Leave 1 blue floating. There we go. And untap Enchanted Creature. All right, guys, here we go. Untap Enchanted Creature. If I click tap Enchanted Creature, we lose. So I got to do this very carefully. So we're going to float 22 red mana, right? Am I right there, guys? 22 red mana. Do you want to think about it for me while I do this? I would appreciate that. This would suck to lose to a misclick. So I kind of have to take my time here. Unfortunately. Is it 22? Y'all thinking about it? Oh, yeah. Good idea. Boop. Oh, I'm still nervous. I'm going to click the wrong one. Untap Enchanted Creature. Boop. 22? It kind of does. I'm freaking out. Untap Enchanted Creature. It is nerve-wracking. Because, like, one misclick, right? And Caravex Torch will do it. I'm sorry, guys. This is serious time. I gotta focus. We're going infinite. Faster than FAMs. Heck yeah. You know, I'm a purist. So I'm gonna do a little bit extra just to be sure. We still have 20 minutes on clock, so we're not in too much trouble. All right, so Caravex Torch at you for a bunch of mana. X is currently 22. We got him. All right. That was sweet. What's next? What are we gonna sideboard in? So I don't think Gigadrow. Oh no, Gigadrow probably is kind of relevant in this matchup, but probably not super relevant if we bring in a Hydroblast or two. Hydroblast is really good protection. So is Dispel. What do we have to worry about with them? Just having an enormous board. So we have to like hard combo. Oh, Standard Bear. True about the Standard Bears. Oh, how do we beat that? Counter Magic? Dispel's, I think Dispel's going to be good. I think 1 or 2 Hydroblasts is probably relevant. I'd say they're going to drop their Journeys. Yeah. So we'll go 4 Gigadrows. Do you think Dispel on their first... This is what I'm thinking of bringing in right now. Do you think Dispel on their first, like, cantripping artifact is good enough? Yeah, Standard Bearer sounds really bad. Sounds really, really bad. I'm gonna go down a map, at least one map. I don't think we want a Daze here. If Daze was gonna get something, it's gonna get one of their artifacts. And I have no idea whether that's important or not. Daze also lets us combo off on turn 5 a lot more safely. Oh yeah, Invoker gets around. Will hit bolts and blasts, so exactly. So that's why I'm thinking about taking out Daze. Even though it will get some of their early answers. We'll find out if this is a Daze matchup. I want to keep my Dizzy Spells and my Giga Drowses. I'm okay with 3 Giga Drowses, though. I already went down 1 map. Maybe I also go down an Impulse or a Ponder. I'm going to go down a Ponder. We shuffle, but it's like too slow almost. I think we have to combo off quickly against these guys. Mutation. Yep. That was the one. Let's hope Spontaneous Mutation saves my life here. How much the combo do we have here? So this can get us land or Zendikon. This can tap our opponent out. We have cantrips to find our land drops. I don't think this is that bad. What's up, Storm? I think that's going to be sweet. The 2 blue counterspell. Anybody else? What do you guys like? I'm going to keep this. It's a little slow, but we have Giga Drowse, and we have ways to find our land drops. So our opponent won't kill us right away. They're not going to take long, but they won't kill us right away. And I agree. Spontaneous Mutation absolutely should have been the cut. All right, opponent. Going to Thraben Inspector. Get on the beatdown plan. No Thraben Inspector. There's a Drift. Okay, so I'm going to Ponder here. Worst hits would be lands, and we can shuffle if there's no land. Okay, so we're going to draw an extra Dizzy Spell. That's okay. We need 2 of those combo pieces anyway. So we're going to go Dizzy Spell, land. We're not going to shuffle. Pretty happy to find a land there. Pass the turn. Next turn we can preordain the other Dizzy Spell to the bottom and keep trying to find our land drops. Yeah, that new 2 blue counterspell. Mike Ururu is not super high on it or anything, but I still think it's sweet. Oh, our opponent's stumbling a little bit, I think, too. No, not really, actually. Never mind. It's pretty standard Boros Monarch fare. All right, so we will preordain. Dizzy Spell's probably worse in this matchup. All right, there's a land, so we'll top the land, bottom Dizzy Spell, play a land, and pass the turn. We'll start the transmuting next turn, probably for Expedition map. There's Ichor Wellspring, sure, draws him a card. Glintock. Yep. Yep. They're going to get in for 1. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to transmute Dizzy Spell for Expedition map next turn, and then at least that'll help us hit our land drops in the future. Transmute Dizzy Spell, go get map. Slowly piecing it together here. Maybe I want to get Zendikon because we have more copies of map and we're more likely to draw. How important is it for us to get map this turn? It's going to help us hit our land drop next turn. So I am actually going to get it here. All right. And pass. Yeah, I really like the multicolor one because I've been tinkering away with, oh god. I've been tinkering away with this this like mill your whole library deck for a little while with like Cephalid Aristocrat and stuff. And it really it's really interesting. I think I want to play the tap land. I guess we can pitch Spontaneous Mutation. So play Expedition map. We have 5 mana to go off. So if we just incidentally draw the Freed from the Real, then we're friggin', oh no, we don't, never mind, we don't have the Zendikon yet either. So how much do we want ideally? 1. I'm just gonna pitch the Mutation. I don't think Mutation's gonna do anything. So we'll pitch Mutation, we'll keep making our land drops. Make this Giga Drowse better if we do manage to assemble the combo. What's our opponent got? A jillion cards, I'd presume. Invoker does get around Standard Bearer, so that's nice. That's one of the answers that they currently don't have. Return clue. Sack Glinthawk. Oh, land, okay. Skyfisher. Pick up Thraben Inspector. Picks up a clue. That was weird. They have a Wellspring in hand, right? But we're at 11. Like, we're pretty close to being just dead. So what do we need? We would need 6 mana to get all the spells that we need. This is kind of hilarious. We might just die to creature damage. I guess we could, like, run out Drift of Phantasms. That doesn't sound very good. If we play a land, we can go get Zendikon. Hope to just draw Freed. Oh, they're definitely representing instant speed interaction. So we're going to have to Giga Drowse them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they're going to put us to 2 next turn. So we might actually just be dead. Maybe I'll try to tap them out on their upkeep, including a couple of 2/2 flyers with Giga Drowse. But then we got to drop pretty dang hot. If we tap this and tap this, we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down to 6. They would have to have 2 bolts to kill us. At which point we should probably just preordain because we are looking for 2 combo pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put us down to 6. We can go down to 4, which isn't very different. So I'm going to preordain here. I guess 4 is a lot different. Bottom both of these. Find a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is all pretty rough, gang. All right, well, we're going to pass. We're just going to... I guess we could Transmute and Hope. Thank you very much for the sub, Taz. I appreciate it, man. I really hope everything is going just swimmingly for you. If we Giga Drowse land, creature. I'm trying to think about whether I want to transmute Drift for Freed or not, to try to win next turn. We can't win 2 turns from... Yeah, so I think I have to do this. I kind of have to go all in. So let's transmute. Because even Giga Drowse doesn't really... We'll go get Freed. And pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so if they have exactly Galvanic Blast in hand, they can kill us here. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, Guga Malves. Thank you, and welcome. No doubt, wicked, man. That's awesome. I hope you had an awesome vacation. So we're gonna tap Palace Sentinels here. I think this is the least likely target to have us just dead. Or this is like the closest way we can go without being dead. We'll prevent 2 damage. If they have a Galvanic Blast, we're dead anyway. Well, so if I tapped their Boros Garrison, then they could just Galvanic Blast in response. I guess I didn't have Metalcraft online. Guga Malves? No way. Galvanic Blast, FT dub. Cool. So we were pretty much dead no matter which way we played that there. All right. Okay. I get it. These Hydroblasts are probably pretty good. They have a jillion creatures, so maybe Daze is okay. But they're probably an even better tempo deck than we are. I think we just gotta hope. Like, we just gotta draw more combo pieces. All right, let's go. Boros Monarch, having a sampling of the top decks. So we've got Freed in hand, we've got Land in hand, we've got Zendikon in hand, we've got Win in hand, but we don't have that many land drops. I am going to keep this, especially because we have Ponder, Shuffle, and Expedition Map, so I'm going to keep. We're going to preordain looking for a land. We have 20 lands, so there's a pretty good chance we'll hit it. And then hopefully we'll be able to play Expedition Map, Ponder. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, this is bad. Okay. I think we have to bottom both. We'll just never cast Freed from the Reel if we keep these. We can go get this later once it is time to combo. So I think I'm going to bottom both. I'm tempted to keep Zendikon and try to ponder into my land drop next turn, but that's just like way too sketchy. Keep Zendikon? Proteus, I trust you, man. I trust you. I trust you. I see your biscuit. I'm going to risk it for it. That's exactly it. We're going to try to win Zendikon up, and is it Boilerworks that we're searching up with Expedition map? And then use a Freed from the Reel to make infinite mana. So we found our land. That's pretty sweet. I'm going to ponder first. Oh, God. It's deck stressful. 13 minutes, by the way. Keeping in mind that it takes a literal eternity to combo off with Oh, God. Okay, so we're going to shuffle this. We don't need any of these. Yes. We draw Impulse anyway. So play land, play map. And this will get us our Boilerworks for next turn. So once we have enough mana to transmute for our win condition, we might be okay. Our opponent seems a little stuck on white mana, which is kind of nice. We don't have any way to protect ourselves here. Protect our combo. There's win Zendikon. All right, so we'll sack map, go get our land. We can't combo off next turn, unfortunately, because we make infinite red mana, so we can't transmute the drift. So we'll go get Boilerworks, play Boilerworks, pick up an island, pass the turn. Try to play a little bit faster. We'll go get Invoker, because Invoker plays around Standard Bearer, even though it's like painfully slow. Our opponent's just gonna represent the Galvanic Blast for the rest of the game. Yep, so our Dizzy Spell might even go get, like, well, we're building up our mana base. Dizzy Spell will probably go get, whatchamacallit? Okay, so now let's Drift. Playing Drift seems fine too. But if we want to get Hydroblast for this, this is tough. Because we might want to play Drift. So maybe we should go get Hydroblast for this if that's going to be part of the plan anyway. Think about playing Drift next turn because we might draw a win condition. I don't have enough time to think about this. I actually think I'm going to Dizzy Spell for... No, blocking with Drift of Phantasms is not how we win this game. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Okay. Yeah, that does seem pretty bad. It doesn't play around Strands either. I guess it plays around Strands better than... Where's my... Yeah, Karavex Torch doesn't... Anyway. All right, pass turn. Probably have to Impulse into a land, or maybe our opponent will tap out next turn. We'll draw a land, and we'll win. I'll have to tap and untap 46 times in 10 minutes. It's going to be fun. It's something like that. I don't know. It's like a jillion times. And it makes me really nervous to do it. Prophetic Prism. Opponent leaving up numerous instant speed removal spells, which is kind of an issue. So we're gonna go get Giga Drowse with their Dizzy Spell this turn. Doesn't matter which land they have untapped, they'll always have an answer to one. Oh, that's true. We have to get, it's the Freed from the Reel we're worried about though. So I guess we have to go get Giga Drowse, unfortunately. And getting Giga Drowse and not hitting land drops is definitely not ideal. So we'll transmute Dizzy Spell, get Giga Drowse. Yeah. There's the one Giga Drowse. I think that's what we need. So we'll get Giga Drowse, and we'll just pass. We're going to pitch a Wind Zendikon here. Because even if this does return to our hand, we don't want to make anything but our 5th land drop again next turn. Opponent going to pay red. No. The aura targets it. So we have to enchant the Zendikon with the aura. Or sorry, we have to enchant the Standard Bearer with the aura. I mean, I could tap the Standard Bearer a bunch. That'd be sweet. All right, likelihood of my opponent tapping out, very low. And we have less mana than they do, so that's awkward. But we're going to have to hit land drops and Giga Drowse them eventually to win this, I think. We have to Giga Drowse X5 to take them off red right now. Alright, our turn. We find a Preordain. Let's try to find our land drops. I will 100% impulse main phase to hit a land drop here. Alright, and we'll pass. We have Hydroblasts and stuff, so it might be worth impulsing in response to something. Maybe like Palace Sentinels. Our opponent just never going to tap out again. Apparently. And it does get to the point where we just have 1,000 combo pieces in hand too. So we might be okay doing that. They're also okay just killing us with his Core Skyfisher. Now what? Skyfisher, okay. Let's see how low they tap. Maybe I can Giga Drowse them this turn. Put them down to, I can put them down to 1 mana. Oh, oh, that's hard. 1 mana is enough to kill us though. We would have to draw land to combo off through a removal spell if we Giga Drowse them here. I don't think I stacked a land with Preordain. I think I bottomed them. We're not under a ton of pressure here. I think we should just wait. If all we need is a land, we can try to impulse for it, I guess. And then try to combo off after next turn. We got our land. Okay. Perfect. Put some combo pieces to the bottom. Not ideal. All right, let's play a land and pass. Try to Giga Drowse them for 1,000,000 at their end of turn. Hope they don't play a Standard Bearer. Yep. Yeah, I could have impulsed again, I guess. All right, here they come. Skyfisher's fishing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tap him down to 1 mana. Honestly, that doesn't really seem worth it. All right, let's impulse again, see if we can find some interaction. There's a Hydroblast. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. We are so close, guys. I had it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, frig. All right, well, give him a turn, I guess. We drew more Hydroblasts, so that's good. So play land, pass the turn. I'm more concerned about time than anything now. Although we might be dead to other stuff. Oh, yeah, what if they Strands? That's true, too. Opponent going to go to combat. Attack for 4. So if we tap out to... If we tap out to Giga Drowse here, then we leave ourselves open to... What is this? 2 white mana. Rally the Peasants. Okay. Oh, God, are we dead? Oh, I can't even counter it if they flash it back. Oh, my God. Okay, I have to do this now. Okay, 1, 2... Oh, they can just float mana. Ugh! Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. We had 1 turn. Rally the Peasants. There's no way out, right? So that's 4. 6 is 12. Okay. It is kill. Okay. We go to 2. Wait. Opponent passes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Giga Drowse. Choosing this. Replicate twice. Let's go 3 times just to be sure. Twice? Yeah, replicate twice. But I still have to combo off, which is like super unfortunate. Like, It's going to be dangerous. Opponent, floating a bunch of mana. Sure. They might have 3 bolts. If they got 3 bolts, you got me. I'm going to bolt our face. We will Hydroblast, bolt. This is way too close. They probably just have 2 blasts in hand. We will Hydroblast, bolt. And third bolt. Do you have a third bolt? Oh, they're going to Pyroblast the Hydroblast. So that's game. Well, it was close, guys. Yep. We're dead. Dude, you can't do what I do and just rage after you lose. Well, we have enough combo pieces in hand. I think I'm going to keep this. We're going to try to hustle to the combo. We're going to do the same kind of turn 1 preordain. Looks like we're against Burn again. No problem, Vaprudnir. Thank you for coming to hang out. They did have a lot of perfect answers, too. Oh, yeah, we're going to combo them quick. We're going to hopefully combo them quick. Because this is Burn, so we kind of have to, like, turbo combo here. In order to turbo combo, we must have lands, though. Bottom both of the... Oh, Daze could be good. I don't know if we have enough lands to back up a Daze. But if they try to play a creature next turn and we can Daze it... Actually, I'm going to keep Daze. Exactly. Yep. So we have both of our win conditions in hand. Daze might have been a little greedy there. But we, like, Thermal Alchemist is the worst thing they can land against us. Curse isn't a big deal. Needle drops us. Okay. That's unfortunate. Lava Runner. Yeah, I'll Daze that. Because we can't really answer their creatures in a lot of other ways. And if we play like this, they might play as though we are like, is it Delver or something? Because we're probably going to ponder looking for another land this turn. We have to shuffle. We just like totally have to shuffle. This is brutal. We just need a land. We have the rest of our combo, but we need a land. Yes, shuffle. There's the land. Okay. All right, okay. All right, we might be in this. Pretty unlikely, but we might be in this. Alchemist? Curse. Okay, Curse is pretty bad, but it's not the end of the world. Curse ticks down. There's Wind Zendikon anyway. That's pretty good. So play a land, and the jig is up now. We're going to play Expedition Map. We're going pretty slow. Yeah, I'll leave up Dispel, just in case. I don't think I will throw Dispel at them. I think Dispel's going to protect our combo. I can also, yeah, I can Hydroblast a Curse as well. That can't do anything about this. So we're going to take 2 off of this. And Rift Bolts. Okay, so opponent playing around Counter Magic pretty wisely. We don't have any Hydroblasts in hand, though, or in the deck right now, in the main deck. So we might be digging for them for a little while. All right. Curse, ticking up. We find land, but I think we're going to probably commit this turn. I guess we don't have to. We don't have the rest of the combo. We could draw into it. They'll only go up to 4 mana next turn anyway. So I think I'm just going to play Map, play Island, and pass. Kind of taking my time a little bit too much here, but it is what it is. So we'll pass back to you. Take 1,000,000 damage. Yep. Hope to counter an instant spell that matters here. No. We're at a virtual 4. Okay. Yep. And what's this? Cycle's Forgotten Cave. Okay. Oh, it's like I can't even really tap out because if they have Fire Blast, we're dead. So I think we're going to do that dance for a second. We have enough mana to combo off now anyway. So we just got to draw Freed from the Real. Fire Blast. So if they try to Fire Blast us for lethal here, then I can counter it. If they don't, we're at 3. Find Impulse. Kind of wish I would have sacked this now, but we might have been dead if I did. And I think we're actually just dead. We have to like Giga Drowse, get to Lava Runner, and then we're dead. Yeah, okay. Pass. Maybe we had to risk it there. All right, let's Giga Drowse Lava Runner. But we're probably dead. What was another line of play? Not keeping this opener? Probably. That's why there's so many Hydroblasts on the board. Okay. Let's get a Hydroblast in here. Or 2 or 5. Hydroblasts, Dazes. Take Mutation out. Yeah, I lost that match to Monarch, just kind of like misplaying. Did not see the line. It was brutal. We've seen that Daze can do quite well against this deck. On some draws, I guess. Some amount of Dazes are probably worse than some amount of Dispels. I think I only want 2 days. It's a hard card to play. I think we'll lose a Giga Drowse or 2 for just like defense. We only really have to defend it once. I'm going to take out 2 maps. I kind of like it like that. I wouldn't mind taking out like a Drift, I guess. Drift finds a lot of stuff though. We're kind of leaning on Drift pretty hard to find this Valakut Invoker. We don't want to be that slow. Might take out all the Dizzy spells, bring in another counter spell. Even just Dispel. Yeah, no, probably counter spell. It's a good amount of counter magic. Let's see what that does. It's a hard spell to cast. Still not that many. I guess we have functionally two of our combo pieces, and we have a lot of cantrips that are pretty good. So let's go with this. We'll ponder because we have the option to preordain next turn, so I'll keep. Yeah, I kind of wonder too, especially now that we diluted quite a bit with our cantrips and stuff, so we'll go land ponder. Pretty much only keeping combo pieces. Well, we're going to shuffle these. Yep. And that's kind of almost the rest of our combo. We can make infinite red mana now. We'll have to find another drift. What's this? Rift Bolt. Yeah, it kind of feels like that. Well, we've played Burn, Monarch with Rally the Peasants and Burn. So, like, we're in a little bit of trouble. Oh, there's our win condition. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think we're going to preordain. Maybe we can just find Freed off the top. A Daze would be fine, too. I'm going to bottom both of these. We do need another land. It's going to be a few turns before we combo off. I'm going to get greedy. Bottom this land. And we find Hydroblast, so I'm glad to have that. Play Boilerworks, bounce Island, pass the turn. We can keep looking for stuff with Impulse as time goes on. We're probably just going to transmute next turn. Just cuz. Unless we have to kill a Thermal Alchemist, at which point I'll probably kill a Thermal Alchemist. Like a harder control version. I think some people were talking about doing that, Terry. Some people were like mentioning, ooh, Curse. Well, I should probably kill that. Almost definitely. Yep. So I think it's going to be Hydroblast Impulse this turn. Yeah. All right, play land, pass the turn. I think. Why would I transmute Drift here? We can't combo off next turn. They might play another 2-drop that matters, like a 2-drop Accelerator or something. I think it's okay impulsing. We don't know what we're going to get with these yet. Well, I guess this almost always just goes against a Freed from the Real, but as just a blocker, yeah, I agree. I agree. I'm still going to kill us on their end step. They don't cast anything. Well, we're at 10. There's that. All right, Hydroblast your Curse. And Impulse. Ugh. Well, there's everything we could have ever hoped for. Yeah, so I think we get Zendikon and then transmute for Freed. I guess it kind of doesn't matter because we could transmute this for an interactive spell and hold it up. I actually think I might do that. The long game does not favor us at all here, though. But I am going to get Zendikon. Yeah. Pretty much mono blue Freed from the real. Our turn. Land. So we can leave up a bunch of mana this turn. We can leave up a Hydroblast this turn. So I'm going to play a land, and I'm going to transmute. We're at 10. Let's go for it. We're going to transmute Drift for Freed from the real. And if our opponent can kill us from 10 with 4 cards in hand and 2 spells, they got us. Freed from the real. All right. Can you kill us? We get close every time. And them just leaving up anything is really problematic, but I got the feeling they're going to tap out. Yeah, they might have Fire Blast. Obviously, that's really problematic, but we've had our way with playing around Fire Blast. We're dead anyway, so let's go. Island. Let's see if our opponent has a Fire Blast. Zendikon, Boilerworks. Yeah, so it's kind of a blowout. Freed from the real. Boilerworks. I feel like they're F6'd. Maybe not. Untap. Oop. Tap. Untap. Tap. Untap. Got there. Tap. Untap. So we'll float a healthy Jillian mana here. They could just run our clock until we like have 10 mana or like not enough mana to kill them. And try to. I guess if they target it now, no. We still lose to instant speed removal. All right, I'm gonna focus for a second, guys, because combos. Untap, tap, untap, tap, untap. You know, that whole bag of tricks. Yep. Sorry for being so quiet. The button, the margin for me screwing this up is very slim. Shoop to whoop. This is faster than the Arbor Elf version, too, notably. Okay, we got enough mana. Opponent probably doesn't have instant speed life gain. We're going to Caravex Torch your face. X a million. X is currently 21. Kill him. Sweet. Whew. I don't even know if we want to go control here. I feel like we just want to like combo off as fast as we can. All right. Every win we've had, we've comboed off. Like there's no halfway with this deck. Oh, it does feel good. I love being the infinite combo deck. Burn the burn deck. Oh yeah, let's get another one. Let's get all the... We've comboed off. We've gone infinite 3 times. You can tell by the win percentage. We've come close many more than 3 times. Probably should have been 4. This is a really good hand. Besides the whole 2 Freed from the real thing. Worst case Ontario, we can throw this on a lava runner. We can island, expedition map, hold up days. So we'll keep. Impulse should find us at least one more combo piece. If I'm doing it right. Lava spikes our face. You got it. Island, map, pass. Hopefully days are 2 drop. I'm not super into dazing here. It'll have to be good. It won't just be any old burn spell. It'll have to be a creature that I can counter. Oh. Yeah, well. I need that. So, Daze Smash. That's pretty good for them, though. Definitely puts us a little further on the back foot. This might not even be the Daze matchup. Oh my goodness, we're so close. We're so close. Oh, no, maybe not. Burn's always pretty close. Ugh. Thermo Alchemist? Okay. It's not good. Hydroblast. Daze. Not super confident about Daze here. We'll pass. We'll see if they'll play another creature. I'll just hard cast Daze if they do. Although I wouldn't mind impulsing or getting my Karoo here. Yep. They're going to tap. And what do we got coming for us? Needle Drop. It's a pretty good spell. Pretty good Daze playing around. We're going to go to 15, 14. Real low. 2 mana. Needle Drop. Ugh, that card's so good in this deck. Yep. I think with draws, with that many Needle Drops, we're pretty close to just like being near dead. Oh, I have to Daze this. All right, so if I Daze Return Island, I can still crack map. I'll leave up 1 blue mana next turn. We're really close to combo. We're really far from comboing off, but they only have 3 cards in hand. We might be able to get there if we do it this way. It's riskier for sure. So we'll choose Lava Runner, return an island, crack map. Get Boilerworks and pass. Impulse. Okay. I really don't want to pitch one of these impulses, but I think I'll pitch a Freed. So we'll play land, bounce island, pass the turn. It wouldn't be hard for them to kill us from here. Like we kind of had to get a Hydroblast there. So we'll pitch Freed, hopefully draw into some interaction. 4 cards in hand. Thermal Alchemist on board. Perfectly feasible that we die here. There's no two ways about it. I think just letting them land Alchemist is just brutal. It's done way more damage than Lava Runner, so maybe I should have kept the Daze for specifically Thermal Alchemist, but it is what it is. Yep. Got one more. Oh, Rift Bolt. Savagery. 1 card in our opponent's hand. We're going to have to rip pretty good. Oh, it's just Fire Blast. Okay. Sure. We're dead. All right. Burn again. We're on the play, so this isn't that bad. I don't like having both win conditions in hand. I really don't. If this is like a fast deck, I'm cool with having these 2 spells in my opener. We have 2 of our 4 combo pieces, 3 of our 4 combo pieces. We just need a Zendikon to go off. This is probably too good to pitch. Oh yeah, deep down, I'm 100% a combo player. I think it has a lot to do with that I get like unnecessarily anxious about stuff. So when you get an infinite combo, you've just won then. And you can just stop worrying about it. Like when I'm trying to inch towards a win against my opponents, I get so nervous. All right, we're playing against Tron. Well, this is definitely a deck to just hustle into the combo with. We're going to impulse next turn over... We're going to impulse next turn over transmuting because we have to find more lands before we can combo off anyway. No, it would have Shroud then, so you can't target it anymore. It would have to be hexproof. I don't know if there's anything that gives lands hexproof. Okay, we've got all our combo pieces, but we're just lacking mana. But Tron's going to start doing Tron things in a second, so I'm a little worried about that. What would I transmute for if I would transmute this turn? Zendikon, probably? And we have more ways to search up Zendikon. Or both, rather. I think I want to impulse this turn, yeah. And if we do... I might hit like a cantrip and nothing else. Let's impulse. Okay. So it felt pretty bad just doing that on my own turn, but I'm kind of glad I did. I would have the option of ponder if I wanted it. We'll pass. Giga Drive is pretty okay against Tron lands too, but they can really take their time. Yep, I think they're gonna leave up counter magic here, but that's okay. So if they're leaving up mana, Spontaneous Mutation does actual nothing. If they're leaving up mana, we probably want to transmute. So we'll play a land. We will go get our Freed from the Real, because Dizzy Spell has access to more stuff, I guess. So we'll transmute Drift to Phantasms. Get freed. Pass the turn. We still need a land too. Like, we're not in great shape. Yeah, just pass. Considering Spontaneous Mutationing a Muldrifter or something, I don't really know. Opponent's gonna impulse. Get into Tron. Oh yeah, they don't reveal. Right, it's not Augur Bolas. Here comes the Tron. Tron, 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 Tron. Alright, so I really like to cast an Impulse here and not transmute Dizzy Spells, because if we find Zendikon, then I can use Dizzy Spell to get Dispel. So I think we might Impulse here looking for Zendikon or Untap Land. We found both. So let's get Zendikon. And we'll play a bounce land, unfortunately, and pass the turn. So what are we going to pitch here? Spontaneous Mutation, probably? I guess Spontaneous Mutation doesn't really do very much. Unless they're like a Crusher build, which I doubt they are. But they're going to be on Dinrova Horror mana next turn, so opponent's going to Teachings. What for, opponent? Like recoil or something? Disgusting. I can't think of anything I'd like to proactively Giga Drowse here. I guess this is their black mana. And untap land allows them to Dinrova Horror one of our bounce lands. Opponent gets Condescend anyway. Okay. This is awkward, gang. So we'll pitch. I didn't mean to pitch Island. Whoops. Pass through. They had Tron anyway. Alright. Do you have it in Dinrova Horror? Looks like it's going to be Evoke Muldrifter looking for Horror. Okay. It's hard to say, Zal Gaming. I don't think I've played a lot, like enough of it. And like there's so much stuff to do with your mana. Like it's driving me nuts right now. Opponent's passing. I think we might want to tap. We know they have Condescend. We can't really go off next turn anyway, even though we have the combo in hand. So yeah, no reason to do that. So we'll pass. Preordain. Okay. We're just transmuting anyway, so we can preordain here. Try to find a land. Good stuff. I'm okay drawing a land for the next 2 turns, so let's do that. So draw a land, play a land, and yeah, we could try to Giga Drowse the Tron lands in their upkeep, but they can just Condescend it, which is kind of not great. Whereas we can use Dizzy Spell to go get instant speed interaction here, but then I guess they see it coming. We don't have enough mana to do that and then combo off on the following turn. But I guess if they spend their time... Oh, yeah. Okay. True. Yeah, I think you guys are right. Let's Giga Drowse those Tron lands. And then hopefully our opponent will tap one of their valuable mana. They're going to Alchemy. Okay. Sure. And it'll use up one of their blue mana as well. right, opponent's upkeep. We will 1, 2, 3, Giga Drowse on tower, replicate twice. Goes on the stack. All right, so we will choose Urza's Mine and Urza's Power Plant. What do you got, opponent? You're just gonna let him go? Cool. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. They might just have another tower in hand, but I don't think that was a bad play. Inherently. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 5 mana here. Condescend is still up. Okay. So I guess we gotta hope to draw or dispel. Land. They can Condescend X a bunch. Okay. So let's play a land and Dizzy Spell. I think we were supposed to Dizzy Spell for Dispel there. But it is what it is. So... Oh, yeah, right. We'll go get Dispel. Yeah, but they have Condescend in hand. We have no way to interact with Condescend. So I can just counter Freed from the Real. They have Condescend X 3. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So we only have 2 extra mana to play into it. So we'll get Dispel here. That'll help us try to combo off next turn. I think we were supposed to wait an extra turn before we Giga Drowsed. So now our opponent's going to have 2 pieces of interaction. And even if they bounce one of these, we can like pitch our Spontaneous Mutation and then go to combo off. We probably don't want to use Caravex Torch because they run Prohibit. So we're going to need a lot of mana, and we don't have a ton of time. Yep, so opponent's just going to pass. Maybe they have enough counter magic to fight through us here. No fear, Patty Cake. We have the whole combo and backup. Plus Giga Drowse, that really makes me want to wait another turn. I think we're going to wait one more turn, guys. We're going to try to Giga Drowse them for a bunch on their upkeep. And then we'll use Dispel to try to defend our combo. So we just got lucky and drew a Giga Drowse. So we'll see what our opponent's up to here. Flashes back Alchemy. I take it. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 mana. Okay. Giga Drowse. Tower. Replicate 4 times. And try to pick the right Tron lands now. It's not going to be trivially easy. Click that one. Okay, so we haven't targeted this yet. Target this. Okay. Target Power Plant. And target... Okay, Power Plant. All right. This is our chance. I think islands are just as well. This way they can't like Dinrova Horror us or something. They should take care of a lot of their mana for the turn. So they'll have to use most of their mana now, and they'll have to have more than one counterspell to deal with our stuff next turn. But it could have been correct to get their colored sources. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're gonna flashback Teaching, sure. For what? Something to untap all your Tron lands? Ghostly Flicker, sure. I guess I can flicker lands. Oh, that's dirty. That's duddy, opponent. Yep. 5 mana floating. Sure. Oh yeah, Unwind would be crazy. Imagine. We're gonna have 6. I wonder why they have 5 mana floating here. Maybe they thought they could cast Muldrifter? I guess they still can. They chose to untap 2 Tron lands. Okay. A lot of people really hate Ghostly Flicker. They know we have this Dispel too. So I'm assuming they've just got 2 counters here. We can't really wait any longer though. I think this is our best shot. Ponder. All right, so we will try to win Zendikon, and is it Boilerworks? What do you think, opponent? What have you got? Yeah, Dinrobo is a really good card though. Like, it's very good on its own. The first Dinrobo is sometimes enough against some decks. When the decks I build, I guess. I don't always build the best decks. But the first Dinrobo is sometimes enough to do it. All right, opponent. What's going on? I probably could have pondered there. Condescend? X a bunch? Sure. Okay, so Zendikon comes down. That's step 1. So now let's try to free from the real our Boilerworks. With a bunch of red mana. Now what? Opponent have Capsize? That's totally possible. And a pretty massive beating. Oh, is a Capsize defended with Condescend X2? Ugh. Or just Condescend X a bunch. Oh yeah, that's true. Displace is a lot worse though. Like a lot worse. Opponent's going to Condescend. We're going to try to counter Condescend. And they have more counter backup. They dispel our dispel. That's too bad. That's a bummer. Okay, so we don't get to combo off this turn. Nope, can't pay for that. Opponent gets to scry. It would have to replace Flicker, I think. Yeah. I think it's a lot worse, though. Like, we saw our opponent flicker their 2 Tron lands back there, and that's pretty much what bought them all this time. There's another free from the real. Perfect. All right, so we'll go... Impulse, freed from the real, Giga Drowse. Not going to shuffle. We'll just have F6 here. It's going to take us a minute. So we need 4 mana to combo off, which means we can only Giga Drowse 1 thing. Not ideal. Opponent's got some Moments pieces we don't care about. I also have to do the Valakut Invoker kill because they can just counter this. And Valakut Invoker kill is so much mana. I definitely want Giga Drowse again, despite Ghostly Flicker doing what it does. These are both in their bin now. 6 cards in my opponent's hand. Lots of thinking. 5 mana, 6 mana, Mnemonic Wall, sure. What does Mnemonic Wall get? 2 Mnemonic Walls is trouble, because they can just keep getting back their Condescend. They get Ghostly Flicker, okay. No combos on board yet. And they'll have to tap a lot of mana if they do want to get one assembled. Pulsing back Muldrifter. Map, okay. Yup. I imagine they have another counterspell in hand or something. They might be like a very counter-heavy version of this deck. And waiting an extra turn to try to like Giga Drowse all their lands, probably not ideal. It's not that bad if they don't have another Mnemonic Wall on board. All right, opponent has 4 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colored sources. Okay. So I wonder if we just go for it and hope they have nothing. Or do we wait another turn and try to capsize them? They can Ghostly Flicker and just get back Condescend, so we have to wait. How much mana would they cost? 1, 2, 3 to Ghostly Flicker. And they can Condescend X 2? That line's actually not that great. I kind of want to just try to put them on another counterspell here. Let's try to put them off another counterspell. Maybe they have it, maybe they don't. If they don't, we win. They only have 4 cards in hand. They can't Flicker to get back Condescend to beat this. I guess I can get... No, Dispel doesn't do it either. They've got no Teachings. What are you up to, opponent? 4 mana. Teachings. Do they have a Prohibit? Prohibit doesn't do it either, though. Sure, gonna Flicker to draw a card. Oh my god, we need so much mana. How much mana do you need to win with Valakut Invoker? At least 32 plus 3, 35. So we need 36 to 37. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they can X5 it. So with, yeah. Yep, should have been a spontaneous mutation or something, or a Giga Drowse on their turn. I thought they couldn't get that line. But we'll see, I guess. I didn't count the 2 islands. They're in a crop rotation, sure. To Condescend for additional stuff. What you thinking about, opponent? What you thinking about over there? Oh, they had the line. Condescend X5. We can't pay for that. And they left up Dispel mana as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Nope. Opponent gonna get to scry. And we'll pass. Looking for more Freed from the Real. Flicker's in the bin, I guess. We got rid of a Ghostly Flicker and a Condescend, for what it's worth. We've got a Giga Drowse for the next time we draw it. But like I said, the first Enrova Horror is a lot of trouble. So let's see if our opponent has it. Yep. A sack map, maybe go to Cycling Land. See what they've got. Cycling Land, just another tower. Okay, so they're probably going for the Rolling Thunder kill. Map. It's even hard to like try to time these decks out because they're just like, you know. Impulse, okay. I guess we might as well do it now. So let's try to Impulse. See if we can't find... There's another Freed. Freed from the Real. They haven't shown us any more answers. They would have to find... find another... Anyway, you guys get it. Freed from the Real is a Boilerworks. Once again. Do you have more Ghostly Flickers? Or like an instant speed bounce spell? Or like anything. Mystical Teachings. Opponent's gonna Ghostly Flicker those two, get back Condescend, blah 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 da da da. They have 7 sources, so they have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they only need 1 to cast Condescend. I guess it would take them off the Ghostly Flicker line. They're going to prohibit. Can't do anything about that. And we pass. Have we lost all of our Freed from the Rails? It's pretty much the only way for us to win. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have 1 more Freed from the Reel in the deck. Kind of. They've been pretty great at finding the answers right on time. Like they are getting lucky. I'm not scooping. Not a chance. I might scoop it in Rova Horror, but even then. I make Tron kill me, man. If they want to play this deck, they better freaking kill you. It was their choice. And they did get back their Condescend, for what it's worth. So they have a Condescend just in hand. And Haunted Fengraf gets back Muldrifter. The next Mnemonic Wall might be reason to scoop, because they can Mnemonic Wall back a Ghostly Flicker. They get 2 walls, they can go and get back Rolling Thunder. Here's Horror. Yep, so that could be it. So with Horror on the stack, I'm going to try to Giga Drowse it. Oh, okay. We're going to try to Spontaneous Mutation it. They could have like Teachings. They have Condescend here if they really want to defend it. And we can pitch 1 island probably. And what's this? There's 2 walls. So they can what happens now is our opponent can flicker 2 walls, get back Ghostly Flicker, and then Rolling Thunder us for lethal. So they pretty much get it wrapped up unless we draw the Freed from the Reel on the top of our library. And even then, I think if they just bounce this, that's like pretty much game. See ya, Owl. Have a good night at work. Enjoy your evening. We'll discard Torch. And what's this? More flickers. You unsubbed after the recent upload? Oh, who? Pauper MTGs? No, I haven't actually. Top deck like my opponents. Yeah, my opponents have been doing a pretty good job shutting us off. I was top decking like them. I was drawing all of my top decking all of my combo pieces. Wasn't it like Chill Time with Rob or something? I used to listen to those guys all the time. Oh, were they? Good for them. I'm so proud of them. Yeah, whatever, man. I'm not in this to get anybody's approval. And I'm pretty sure I already got that Terry seal of approval. And like, what more do you need? But yeah, I'm proud of them. Good for them. All right, we're going to Giga Drowse, X2 your Muldrifter, replicate once, tapped in Rova Horror, so they're going to have to get their Rolling Thunder back to beat us. Let's see if they can do it. 16 cards in our opponent's library. Opponent F6. We will preordain. Aw, thanks, man. Drift, there's a way. There's a way, gang. I can see it. I can see the win. Pick this up, pass turn. They're just going to call that a write-off. Opponent going to deal 6. They get us on a 3-turn clock. Yeah, there isn't really, though. Our opponent actually has us just dead on board. They can flicker these two, get back Rolling Thunder, and then just kill us with that. But they haven't. So... that's our only other win condition, so we'll discard Island. Yeah, no Force of Will. Impulse A. Pick up Island, pass the turn. Opponent gonna bounce it. I really don't know why they won't just end it. I guess they want to go the long way. I might actually pitch Drift here. Impulse might find us something to stop this, but I don't think so. Oh, they're going to do it before end of turn, so we don't get to untap with our 2 mana. So I don't even think we go interactive against this deck. Hey, what's up? Hello, hero. How you doing? Welcome to the Jank Bank. I hope you're enjoying your stay in the Get Troned Out Emporium. What? Oh, no, that's cool, man. I'm like tilt proof. If there was a Quentin Tarantino movie about me, it would be called Tilt Proof. Except those couple of times I did tilt. I've tilted a couple times. But yeah, people can say whatever they want. I'm on the internet, man. And I'm sure people have said worse things in the YouTube comments. All right, I'm good. I'm good. So we don't want counterspells to fight their counterspells. That's not how we're going to win this. We want probably one more Dispel. Take out Daze. This is not a Daze matchup. Getting one of their Prophetic Prisms with the Daze doesn't seem that bad. But they'll just recover from that. Giga Drowse is pretty important, as we saw. Bring in another Giga Drowse. Spontaneous Mutation doesn't do anything. We'll bring in another Dispel for that. But I don't really want to dilute it very much because we have to combo off real quick to win here. So that's what we're going to try to do. Oh yeah, if I'm playing Burn, I usually don't mind on a combo deck because in that last game, our opponent had to have a very distinct set of cards to stop it. We tried to combo off 3 turns in a row, and they like got Ghostly Flicker into Condescend, into Ghostly Flicker, into Condescend, like one right after the other. I think they drew a Prohibit at some point too. But anyway, it is what it is. Tron's gonna Tron, man. You just gotta roll with the punches. No, I think like Boggles, Elves. To some degree, I thought Burn maybe. Blue-black 1-drops, probably a Daze matchup. It's like the only thing we have to protect ourselves from them. Our opponent's going to come packing Pyroblasts now, which is trouble. This might be too slow. We have 2 Dispels and an Impulse, but we only have 1 combo piece. I think we're going to keep this. If we can hit their first Ghostly Flicker, we might buy ourselves enough time to get the combo out. All right, opponent. Opponent, just going to F6 their turn. You got it. They got a no-lander. Yeah, curve out decks. Agreed. Opponent going to pitch a Hydro Blast. Well, there's only 1 red card in our deck that matters. We are going to Impulse for combo pieces. Opponent found their Tron land. Impulse for combo piece. And a land that we need, incidentally. We draw island. Pass turn. Let's just suit up a Boiler Works and go to it. Maybe our opponent doesn't have any colored mana. Oh, see? Like if I could Daze that, like we'd be in business. But it's just one less thing we have to Giga Drowse when we do try to go off. Play a land. I don't think we're gonna suit up this Boiler Works. I don't know if that's a way that we're gonna win, so I'm just gonna pass. I think that gives them the opportunity to beat us somehow. Not very deep, because they're on 8 cards now. And they've got a good amount of colored mana and cantrips. We're going to see a Muldrifter. They might be respecting some amount of counter magic. Now they have a lot of colored sources. This could be trouble. Combo. More Giga Drowses. Okay. Just even like something I could transmute would be lovely. Cantrip, maybe? Not very much. They have Dinrova Horror, and these decks lean pretty heavily on Dinrova Horror to be their removal, essentially. And if they get one here, like we're in a lot of trouble. Opponent's gonna Muldrifter, sure. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. They hit a Tron land. They can. Ooh, okay. So let's transmute Drift. We're going to Giga Drowse their 2 Prophetic Prisms. Gonna be freed from the rail. I think they did accidentally skip their first turn. They're trying to play really fast because we got the clock advantage towards the end of the last one, but I mean, it is what it is. So we're going to tap both of their rainbow mana. And hopefully that keeps him off Dinrova Horror for a turn. It might give us an opportunity to go off next turn if we just draw our other win condition. Although I don't know how likely that is. Hey man, careful who you're calling sloppy. Our opponent, what did they cast? Anything? Nothing. They just let him go. Okay. Map, that can probably get them an untapped black source, and then I don't know if they can get untapped black source, honestly. Oh, Shimmering Grotto? Island, okay. Just more Mole Drifters for them. That or they're leaving up counter magic. More Giga Drowses. Fabulous. Okay. I kind of want to sneak it through. Like, no. I think we just keep Giga Drowsing them. Yeah. I think we're going to hit all of their colored mana here and then just 1, 2, 3, 4. Giga Drowse, targeting Prophetic Prism. Replicate 3 times. Actually, can I... Hold up. We might as well just go all in. We'll tap Tower as well. Because we're not... What's Dispel going to get? So we're going to Giga Drowse X5. We'll start with the colored mana. Replicate 4 times. Well, I'm a little nervous about them casting like Dinrova Horror on our bounce land, because that sets us back like 2 or 3 turns on comboing off. Target this. Target this. Target this. And target this. But yeah, they might just play another color source. They could have like land, Prophetic Prism, Dinrova Horror. And we're hoping to draw live here. My other option was to just suit up the land with Counterspell with Dispel backup, but then that would have given them an opening to resolve their Dinrova Horror and bounce the bounce land. I think that was another line. Waiting till their end step could have been fine too, but I think if they bounce this, we're in bad shape. Who knows? Who knows what they're doing? Tapping their mana all awkward like, for sure. They're going to Dispel a Giga Drowse. You got it. They want to keep their Simic Signet untapped. 2 mana floating. Pass through. Imagine. Oh man, did I just get Monka S? Man, I feel pro. Heck yeah, HZ Dota. Yeah, so they're often Dinrova Horror mana for like a second. But we have to top deck Valakut Invoker, or I think we lose. They probably have Cascade, not Cascade, Capsize, I would assume. Come on, Invoker off the top. Dizzy Spell. Okay, well that can go get us Torch. All right, go get Torch, and then we'll try to Giga Drowse whatever it is they've left up on end step. So let's go get Torch, and we'll pass. Oh, it's 2x blue. That's true. All right, so we're going to give them probably like a turn with their colored mana. I wouldn't mind taking out Prophetic Prism, the Prophetic Prisms again, depending on what they get with this. They're going to get Remote Isle. Okay. All right, so let's tap out the Prophetic Prisms on their upkeep. Yep. Giga Drowse this, replicate once, and tap this as well. And we'll pass. Yeah, they're digging for something. They might not have the instant speed interaction. They have Dispel here. So they could get it back, I guess, but opponent gonna float some mana. Teachings? Sure. Something that can fight through 2 Dispels while we combo off. Mismatched Prisms. Something is definitely up. Opponent's gonna get Ghostly Flicker. You got it. We might be able to get it. We might be able to just sneak it out here. Although taking forever to combo off is not a very keen advantage. Yep, opponent gonna flicker Muldrifter Tron land, I imagine. Yeah, my lands all match. They're gonna get their colored mana back. Okay. Do they match? Uh-oh. Yeah, they match. They match. All right, so opponent will fizzle that. They need a pretty good combination of spells here to stop us. And if they've got it, this is a game of variance. So good on you, opponent. They have roughly infinite mana, 3 blue sources. Muldrifter will get in. And it's our turn. All right, let's go. Suit up Boilerworks. Oh, the replicated ones? Yeah, they should. They might have like a weird border. Freed from the real. Do we win? Man, they're going to have like all the nuts here. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, Abominable Toast 92. Welcome to the Jank Bank. We're here about to go infinite, I believe, and really racing the clock. Opponent's going to Serene Heart. All right, let's dispel Serene Heart. Although I did have Wind Zendikon in hand. They've got just a jillion counterspells, don't they? Pyroblast will dispel Pyroblast. Yeah, you're here. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have another counterspell here. Oh, come on. Come on. Let it go. Let it go. Why, opponent? Why? We still do get the freed. I guess it's not a creature anymore. Tron! They had 3 counter spells. Oh my god. They're getting back Ghostly Flicker. You got it. Yep. We just gotta ponder into another freed from the real, gang. We got it. We'll be alright. You just wait. They can flicker the wall to get back Serene Heart, which is like a huge beating too, though. Muldrifter. Okay. Well, they can't do it now. I guess they have 4 mana. Yeah, they have 4 mana. So they can exactly Ghostly Flicker to get back to spell. All right, Lucky Ponder. Here it comes. Nope. Shuffle. Well. We'll Transmute Drift, go get freed, play a land, pass the turn. But I don't see this going abundantly well for us. They have another Serene Heart in hand. If they have another Serene Heart, we're pretty much donked. Will they get back Ghostly Flicker? They will get back Ghostly Flicker. Just drawn through their deck now. We'll see, gang. We'll see. We'll try it one more time. We might have to find Giga Drowse to get him again, but we got a second. We got a second to look for that. And then I guess I can just flicker a colored source, but anyway. Map. Opponent leaving up 1 billion mana. We'll ponder, looking for interaction. I think we're still gonna shuffle. All right. Well, we're pretty close to dead here. I'll keep developing my mana base just in case we do find a Giga Drowse incidentally. Giga Drowse might be able to get us out of this. I think we have 1 left. We're not going for it here because our opponent has, not only do they have Mystical Teachings in the bin, but they have Ghostly Flicker in hand. They can just flicker wall, get back Serene Heart, and then blow up our combo. So we put a Wind Zendikon on an Izzet Boilerworks, and then put a Freed from the Real on the Wind Zendikon Izzet Boilerworks, make infinite mana, and fireball our opponent with a Caravex Torch. We're gonna go down to 4. Although we might just be Caravex Torching a Muldrifter. As wonderful as that sounds. Opponent gets back wall, so that's probably just going to be it. I think we're dead next turn. Yep, they get back to spell. I'm just going to scoop it up. Good Troning, good Troning. Oh god, Mezzle, why do I have to play a real player right before the end? They're really good. Oh man, I'm pretty sure they like placed in the challenge this weekend. Oh well, we got most of our combos. I'm gonna snap it off. Yep. Oh, they're gonna play fast too. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt good, gang. You guys ready? Blind flip Delver. Here you go. This is how you win tournaments, gang. Oh, they didn't blind flip it. Yeah, I don't know. Like, mono blue too, so they have bounce spells, which is like arguably worse than removal. Oh, buddy. Turn 2 ninja against the do nothing deck, eh? All right, let's go. We've got a dispel to defend the combo. We're missing 2 pieces. Guys, don't leave. Just like bear with it. Bear just with the pain. Just he does play very quickly. They're ahead on top. Like, I usually play pretty quickly, too. Go, ninja, go. Oh, that's there's nothing we can do about it, either. I can, like, put a Freed from the Real on it next turn, I guess. And not even a good Freed from the Real. But I'm going to buff up that Spell Stutter Sprite power. I'm going to Daze the Impulse. Just do it. Daze me, daddy. It's gonna hurt, guys. It's gonna hurt bad. Drift can get us a combo piece, so we'll take Drift. Yep. There's Fairy Miscreant. I guess a Zendikon can at the very least block Ninja, but that's not what we want to be doing. They can just, oh, it's so gross. Like, if we put a Freed from the Real on it, they can just Ninja back the Ninja. Oh my god. No gut shots in the board either. I guess we're gonna ponder. Yeah, we'll shuffle this. I guess keeping impulse isn't horrible, but we can probably find a land a little bit easier than that. There's another ponder, so we might as well run out another ponder. But we're pretty much dead here. The only reason I didn't play Drift is because I think we have to combo off to win this game. Okay, we do have Expedition Map. So we have the combo now. We just gotta put it together. What? Oh, I shuffled. Beautiful. Expert play, gang. Expert play over here. So we'll pass. Oh, it is fully gonna be like this. It would have had to been map and then like resolve the combo in a couple turns. Transmute Drift, but I think we're just dead. This is another ninja. Mutagenic growth. Good god. We're at 9. Holding Dispel so that if they do gush again, we can get them, but maybe not even. Alright, so transmute this, get map. Yo, yeah. Absolute mad lad. Play map so we can at least get our Karoo down next turn. But here comes Spell Stutter, and yeah, we're dead. Big time. Bigly dead. I wonder if they had the days for our map last turn anyway. So the any new, that's what our channel emotes for. 5-0 Inc. or 05 Inc. Let's game. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for the ripperonis. All right. With some card draw on the stack. So how do we fight? Giga Drowse, I guess? Daze, just like really efficient counter magic. Ugh. That hurt a lot. Spontaneous Mutation will come out. Dizzy Spell probably wants to come out. They're just going to tempo us into the dirt. I can feel it. And yeah, we don't need that many copies of Expedition Map. Yeah. Mezzel's really good. They're like they're the mono blue player. There's no way they're letting this jank get through. We have almost our entire combo in hand, despite knowing exactly what we're up against. Let's snap it off. Start digging. Let's go. Bottom both. Looking for lands. Except no substitutes. Yeah. That face when your opponent has more time or has more time off of their clock because they're spending so much time beating your face. We might as well play around Daze while we ponder here. Don't want none of this stuff. I guess we need a Dizzy Spell eventually, and Daze isn't that bad. But we have to hit 3 mana, or we have. It's just too slow. We're already tutoring for something. Nice. Nice. If they didn't have like all Vapor Snags and like Mutagenic Growths and stuff like that, there might be an argument for just booting up a Zendikon and going to town, but they're not getting any Delver flip blocks, so that was kind of unnecessary. That was a little unnecessary digging at Mezzel on that one. They were beating me up without issue. Don't need a flip Delver to win the game. You just pump ninjas the mutas. Yep, here comes Ninja. No Ninja, okay. They're gonna leave up Spellstutter Sprite? Sure. There's no snags? Oh, okay. Yeah, it kind of does. Snap's a really good card, though. Hardcast Drift of Phantasms. No fear. Oh, yeah. So we got that going for us. I guess. If they snap this, it's just such a beating. Oh, Mutagenic Growth. Come off it, man. Okay. If you want a ninja, you're going to have to do it off your Miscreant. One fear. Precisely one fear. Taking 6 off some Delvers. And borderline dead next turn. Yeah, I guess there are a number of fears. All right, guys, let's think. We have Daze. Do we boot up a Zendikon? Probably. And then maybe try to like Giga Drowse a Delver. Daze probably isn't going to do anything. Let's try to boot up a Zendikon. I mean, this isn't ideal. Obviously. Which we might as well get our worth out of the league, you know? Might as well try it all. Why not? Daze fight. And we get to make a land drop. That's pretty sweet. So we're going to get our 2/2 flyer. Play a land. And pass the turn. I don't know if I want to attack with this. Like, probably not. Even if the plan is to Giga Drowse the Delvers, I probably still don't want to do that. So, yeah, let's find out what happens. Totally next level them. You never see the days coming from the freed deck. traditional lines of play got us literally nowhere in game one, so that's not going to be the way we do this. Part of me is also fairly confident trading with a mutagenic growth is also not a great way to do next turn. But we get the land back, I guess. Okay. So I don't know if this is going to be Giga Drowse Fog the Delvers, or if we just want to trade this other Drift with a Delver. We're so far from comboing off. Like, why would we go tutor for whatever Valakut dummy? You know what I mean? So I think just putting them off Ninja next turn might be okay. I think I'm going to trade Drift with a Delver. Or I'm going to trade Drift with a... Try to trade Drift with a mutagenic growth. Although I'm not completely confident that's correct. Because I can trade the Delvers with these two bad boys right here, and that's what I'm most afraid of. Granted, they're going to get a Ninja down here, and it's going to be a nightmare. So that was the other play. So we're going to trade with Ninja. They're going to get Ninja down. Or we're going to trade with mutagenic growth. They're going to get Ninja down. And yep. Yep, Killer Drift. And do just Delver things for a minute. We have no way of just answering this stuff while it's on board. Like, it makes it really difficult. At least they don't have a Spell Stutter Sprite in hand. I guess. That's bad too, though. Alright, what's Augur gonna find? Not mutagenic growth, please. Days. Okay. Okay, it's not good. All right, so Plain Island, and I think we're going to... Let's fire up another island. We can't trade 1-for-1 with them. Like, what am I doing? This is crazy. Like, how am I supposed to win here? I think we've got to, like, Giga Drowse X2, try to tap, like, Delver Ninja on their upkeep. We could go X3 and they can only counter one of them. Might help them hit their land drop for turn. I guess we could also Freed, but then they just like ninja something back and it doesn't matter. I'm trying to make a game out of this, gang. Doing pretty much everything I can. Let's see if we can't get them somehow. It is Mezzle though. I'd be surprised if they couldn't navigate their way out of this one. All right, so pass the turn. On their upkeep, we're going to try to Giga Drowse. Why, though? Why? There's no reason. There's no reason to Giga Drowse at all. We'll block, take 3, go to 8, go to 7. Oh, don't snap the land. Don't snap the land. Okay, they're going to gush. You got it. So many fears. 4 mana. Okay. We're going to float some mana. Spell Stutter Spread on Giga Drowse seems pretty good. Alright, so now we're going to tap out. Let's make them have 2 counter spells. I guess we're going to choose Ninja twice. Yeah. How much mana do I have here? Yeah. So we're only replicating twice. Let's target Ninja. Replicate twice. Okay. And then we'll try to tap a Delver as well. So choose here and then choose here. Right. So I have 1 on Ninja. I have 2 on Ninja. Okay, try to tap the other Delver. All right. Maybe we're staying alive. I don't really know. It's going to take a miracle to get us out of this one, though. And this is not a Miracles deck. Opponent plays Fairy Miscreant, as though they've been waiting their entire life to do so. And attacks, no attacks. You got it. Our turn, we draw land. That's not good for anything. I don't really know what to do here, so we're just going to pass. I think having a Freed from the Real is one way we can actually win. If they can't just kill us next turn with all kinds of crazy stuff. Let's see. Mono blue. Whoop me. Attacking with a million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 mutas gets us. No 2 mutas. I guess that's like risky into a bunch of blue mana. Opponent's gonna pass, and what do we draw? Drift. Yeah, that's it. Night, mono blue.